We turn our attentions to our final district this evening, District 35, the district in which my wife and I live. There are currently 4 candidates running for the 2 House seats. Tonight we will hear from all 4 of them. First will be the only incumbent in the House race, Republican Chip Campbell, or Blaine Campbell. Representative Campbell, you may begin with your opening statement.
Thank you, Dale. And thank all of you for coming this evening. Thank you for showing an interest in your government, who can do to you if you are not wary, rather than for you. I'm a 34-year resident of Rapid Valley, married 43 years to my wife, Patricia. Christian, conservative, Republican, probably in that order. I believe in moral absolutes, just as Senator Jensen talked about, and I promise you I did not call him to pick his brain on that point. If you believe in moral absolutes, you believe in right and wrong, as you read in the Scripture. I believe in the motto on our money, "In God we trust." And I owe my seat in the House of Representatives to the good voters of District 35, and I'm going to test their faith one more time, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Campbell. Representative Campbell, your first question tonight: what is the basis of your moral compass, and how will that influence what you decide is best for your constituents and the citizens of South Dakota?
I'm reminded of the Old Testament scripture that says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." My mother raised me. I grew up in the World War II era, and my father was gone, as many others were. And I can remember the two of us, myself not reading. She was reading to me, I was listening, from the Scripture, from the Holy Bible. I learned the 10 Commandments. And later in life, I learned to recognize the same truths that I had listened to at my mother's knee in the Declaration of Independence and in the Constitution of the United States of America, which I swore an oath to support and defend in 1966 for the first time. Thank you, Dale.
Thank you. Representative Campbell, here is your question, second question tonight. After having served in this state legislature for the last 2 years, what do you sense is the greatest hindrance to the legislative process, and what has been the greatest blessing?
Well, you might consider that it would be Democrats in the House of Representatives, which is where I am. But you also might consider that it's Republicans, because there is a majority of Republicans, and if what you want to get done is not getting done, then you have to point your finger at Republicans. But I don't think that's it. You might think it is folks who are a little loose on their knowledge of what an oath of office means. But I don't think that's it either. There are 70 members of the House, and they probably all, to a man or woman, have different ideas about how things ought to be done. To me, I think it's those who elect those to office, which is all of us, each and every one. There are laws passed in the House that have unintended consequences, and that is almost every one. We don't know until they are passed into law just how they are going to impact us as citizens of this state. So I would say, be very careful about who you vote for.
Will you join me in thanking Representative Campbell?